How's it going, everybody? I hope you're doing alright. Sorry for coming on late, lads. I had a bit of business to take care of. I had to deliver a package. But I'm back. The main thing is I'm back, and I'm ready to talk for the next 15 minutes or so about things that are going on in the news. I don't know if I'll be able to do another live stream for a while, lads, because the flatmates will be back, to be back in a little while, and I don't want them listening to me live streams. I don't want them knowing what I'm up to. I don't want them to know what I'm up to. Well, actually, that reminds me, I better close the window because I don't want the neighbours listening to what I'm saying here. So, just going to close the window. 1 second, lads. 1 second. Oh, that's closed. That's closed now. So anyway, how are you getting on in the live chat? I see Garrod is there, and I'm going to put your message up, Garrod, on the screen there. Garrod is here, and we also have Irish FENIAN. I didn't know you were still alive, Irish FENIAN. You kind of disappeared off the radar there for a while. So it's good to see you back, lad. Good to see that you're in the land of the living, Good to see you're in the land of the living. Anyway, lads, I'm just going to talk very quickly. Earlier today, I saw people tweeting about it yesterday. The Dalai Lama. Do you know that lad? Do you know the guy with the glasses, and he wears a sort of cape? You know that guy? There was a video. I didn't want to watch the video, and I didn't watch the video. And then today I said, if I'm gonna do a stream and I'm gonna talk about this, if I'm gonna talk about this, I need to see the video. So I watched it, nearly got sick, And if I'd gotten sick, I would have gone after the Dalai Lama because I had steak today, and steak's fierce expensive, and it's not every day SPATIQUED gets a bit of steak, and I nearly threw up when I saw the video. So you know what I mean? I would have been raging with the Dalai Lama, but I was still raging with him, it's absolutely disgusting what he did, All right, Irish FENIAN, he's been taking a break. Irish FENIAN, do you want to come on? Do you want to come on and shoot the breeze for a few minutes? We won't be gone for long, We won't be gone for long, probably 15, 20 minutes, Do you want to come on and shoot the breeze? You think about it anyway, right? I just talk away, but think about it, right? Think about it. So yeah, no, the video, right? In the video, the Dalai Lama, right? He's kind of sitting in his seat, and there's this kid, right? And I don't know, does the kid give him a kiss on the cheek or something, And then the Dalai Lama, he wants more, and he kind of grabs the child's chin, and he kisses him on the lips. He kisses the little boy on the lips, and you're thinking that's a bit queer, that's a bit queer. I don't really like that. And then it gets worse because then the Dalai Lama sticks out his tongue and says, "Will you suck me tongue?" I don't know, lads. I think that's disgusting. How come he's not being arrested? How come they haven't arrested the Dalai Lama? It's all. Do you know what? It's almost as if it's almost as if some people are above the law. That's what I think. Some people, they're too elite. They're too elite, and they can't be arrested. They can do what they want, and they won't be arrested. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I think. But it's fierce disgusting. When you see videos like that, and that's what's going on, in front of the cameras. Can you imagine what's going on behind closed doors, lads? It doesn't bear thinking. So anyway, lads, that's that. I actually, don't really have much more to say. That was kind of the main thing of this video, A lot of people are on about this. What do you call it? Dylan Mulvaney or Mulvaney, and yeah, they're not very happy, because this person, this person, was has got some sort of partnership with Nike, and there was a video or something of them where they're wearing a pair of leggings and a sports bra, and it's a man, and men generally, unless they're very fat, men don't tend to have kids, like, do you know what I mean? Like, so, you know, this individual, yeah, I'm trying to be politically correct here, lads. This creature, you know, uh, we're all creatures. We're all creatures. I'm not trying to offend this creature. We're all creatures. We're all creatures. This creature, is like, wearing a sports bra would be like, you know, I don't want to be too, I don't like bringing dirty stuff into me streams, like, but it's kind of like a woman trying to advertise for condoms. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense, like, at all, at all, at all. So, all right, well, plus we're on the spot, but I don't mind. Right, I'm going. Do you know what, Irish Fiend? I'm going to bring you in, right? I'm going to bring you in. Now, I'm going to see how I'm going to do this. Let me see how I'm going to do this. I might be able to bring you in directly, and there's an echo. Right, there was an echo there. Sorry about that. If there was an echo, if you heard an echo on your end, let me see what I can do here. So let's see. Two options, Irish Fenian. Put user in timeout or block user. No, I don't want to block you. I don't want to put you on timeout. I tell you what I'll do, lad. Let me go into. Let me see how I'm going to do this. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Right, invite. All right. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to. Right. I tell you what. I tell you what I'm going to do. All right. It says like, okay, you also want to share out. All right. I'm gonna send you a link to your email address, right? I don't know your email address. I'm just going to guess it how you're feeling, I'm going to guess it, right? And hopefully it arrives to you, Hopefully it arrives to you. So, one second. Uh, all right. Oh, there's a problem now. One second. This is actually going to take a while, how you're feeling. Might take a few minutes for you to get the email. Just made a hands of it there. Sorry about that, lad. You just have to bear with me now. Oh, God. I made a hands of it. Boomer tech issues, lads. That's that's what you get on this fatigue show. Boomer tech issues. So let me go here now. I had a hard set up and everything. So do you know what? I'm just going to whistle. That's what I'll do. I'll whistle while I'm trying to sort out this invitation. So what'll I whistle? What'd be a good song for whistling? Trying to think of a song for whistling now. This is what happens when you rush on with it. You rush on to do a stream and you don't really have that organised. This is what happens. Like, all right, I think I should be. It'll take about a minute more, Irish Fenian. So just have your email up and ready because I'm trying to guess your email address. Let me go to the live chat here. There's 3 people in the live chat, and you're all very welcome, lads. Thanks very much for coming. You're all so nice to come to this fatigue show and listen to a quality live stream, All right, so I'm going to see what I can do here now. I'll take a second here, lads. So, yeah, I better whistle something. Let me think of something to whistle. Let me think of something. All right, I think this should work. And then I just copy and paste the streaming. Right, okay, right. So this is the. All right, Irish Fenian, I'm just sent an email to you there. I think it's your email address. I'm guessing it might not be your email address. And let me know how you get on, like. So yeah, anyway, this Dylan Mulvaney, like, a lot of women are going mental now because, like, women, like, when women get angry, like, you're in trouble. Do you know what I mean? Hell had no fury like a woman's corn. So the women are starting to get really angry, like, that that a woman wasn't picked to do the sports bra, you know. All right, Pigeon Simp. Right, I'm delighted that you changed the topic there because I was kind of running out of things to say. So I'm going to put your comment up here. It gives me a chance. Gives me a chance to talk about the pigeons. The pigeons. Now, I don't have any pigeons. When I was a little fella, like there was a pigeon, and I caught it. I think it was a racing pigeon, so it was sort of tame, and I caught it, and its feathers were full of lice. And then I was told to let the pigeon go because it might fly back to its owner. And I let the pigeon go, and it flew onto the roof of the house, and it stayed there for about 5 hours, and then it disappeared, and I never saw it again. And do you know what I think, Pigeon Simp? I think it flew back to its master. That's what I think. I think it flew back to its master. Do you like pigeons? The Pigeon Simp. I get the feeling. I get the feeling you're a big fan of the pigeons. Do you like the pigeons? So now let me just check. Let me check now if Irish Fenian, did you get that email, did you, lad? Did you get the email? Let me know if you got the email, lad. So what else is going to say? Yeah, something about Bud Light, you know, the alcohol. I've an article here from Fox Business, and like the headline is Bud Light silent on social media after Dylan Mulvaney controversy. And it says Bud Light's partnership with Dylan Mulvaney sparked backlash beginning April 1. April 1. That's April Fool's Day, lads. Do you think Bud Light was doing a bit of an April Fool's on us all? What do you think? What do you think? Like they're down, it says here they're down, the stock has gone down. It's gone down 11.37 points in the Dow, or is that just the Dow Jones averages? No, sorry, that's a separate thing. That's the Dow Jones. That's not Bud Light. That's the Dow Jones. Sorry about that, lads. I don't want to give financial errors, you know, in the live streams. So I'm going to see now. Have we got? Right, Garrod's asking questions. I don't know what he's on about. I'm going to put it up here. Are you still in touch with your man? They're done. I don't have a clue who you're talking about, lad. All right, pimp. Sorry, Pigeon Simp. I called you the pimp there by accident. Sorry about that. Slip of the tongue there, the Pigeon Simp. If pigeons were people, do you think they'd be working class or middle class? Well, I tell you what. Pigeon Simp. I'm not answering your fucking question till you answer mine. I asked you a fucking question. Answer the fucking question, all right? You answer my question, then I'll answer your question. And if you don't like it, yeah, I'm going to get rid of you, right? I get rid of you out of the live chat, right? I don't like that. People ask you a question and you take the time out and the courtesy to answer them. And then then you ask them a question. And instead of answering your question, they throw another question at you. Like that's that's the height of rudeness, you know? So you answer my question. I asked you, were you a fan of the pigeons? All right, right. You're lucky you answered that because I was about to ban you from the channel. So you can see here he says, I bloody love pigeons. What do you Tjink? So I think he's speaking a bit of Icelandic at the end of his sentence there. So anyway, right, I'll answer your question now that you've answered my question. Right. If pigeons were people, do you think they'd be working class or middle class? Now that's a very philosophical question, and it takes time. You know, it really probably deserves a stream in itself. That question, you know, probably a 5-hour stream, but I'll try and do it quickly because I'm a man who has to go back out in a few minutes. You know, I have to deliver another package. And tomorrow I'm back to work. You know, I'm back to work tomorrow. The holidays are over, so I'm back to work tomorrow. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, let me correct myself because there could be someone from the welfare office listening in. You know, and I've been a very good customer at the welfare office for the last 15 years. You know, don't want to lose my benefits. I'm joking. I won't be going back to work tomorrow. I won't be going back to work tomorrow. I'll be in all day in my pajamas. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be in all day in my pajamas on YouTube. That's it, you know. So just in case anyone from the welfare office heard that. All right. So the question is, if pigeons were people, do you think they'd be working class or middle class? I think, to be honest with you, I think they'd be working class. You know, because like pigeons, like there's not really much of a bite in them. You know, like eagles, for example, eagles and hawks, like they kind of be the elite. Like you know, they feed off the pigeons, and they swoop down and they grab a pigeon, and they don't have to worry about morality. Like, and the pigeons are kind of like the masses, you know, the working class masses, you know, full of lice, like you know, full of lice. They say pigeons have more, you know, diseases, more lice and parasites than rats. They call them flying rats, but they said they're worse than rats. So, like, really, like when you're thinking about pigeons, you're thinking about the working class, you know. You know, you're thinking about filthy creatures that kind of congregate and you know, they don't really think much. They just kind of peck away the hours and the days and the months, and then they die in the gutter, you know. But then again, you never find. Did you ever notice like you don't usually like you could have a million pigeons in your city, like a million pigeons, and you'll never see a dead one, you know. Now I don't know if that's because when pigeons are about to die, that they fly off somewhere private to die. Do you know? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's that or if it's the Chinese restaurants. Do you know they're sending staff out at all hours to see if there are any dead pigeons that they can serve up on the menu. Do you know what I mean? Like, and pretend it's chicken. Do you know? So there's no sign of Irish Fenian now. I'm going back in now. I don't see. Oh, he's here. 1 second. Can't bring him on. Sorry, he's here. He's here. Sorry. Are you there, Irish Fenian?
Hello? How you
Can you
doing?
hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can, yeah. It's great to hear your voice. You know, it's
It's,
great to have you on the live stream here. You know, first
yeah,
time
yeah.
talking to you, lad. What's on your
I know.
mind? What's on
I
your mind, lad?
never talked to you before. I don't know. You kind of put me on the spot here. I thought this was a premiere for the sec, but no.
What do you make? What do you make of the Dalai Lama? Did you find out about that?
I don't know. As I said, I've been taking a break the past while. I
Ah, you're
haven't
dead
really
right,
been.
like you're dead right.
Yeah. But I seen him there. Was he getting an old jib jabby? Was he?
Yeah, I didn't know about it. Like I looked it up before the show. Like I put 17 hours of research into this show. Like people wouldn't believe it, but it's true. Like and like I heard someone saying that he was promoting the jibbity jabs. You know. That's what I heard, like. And I looked it up, and there he was, like, promoting it, like, you know. Actually, do you know Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, sure. Do you remember during, like, the scamdemic, he said, screw your freedoms. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like, he's rolling it back now. He's saying that his mouth sometimes runs away with him. That, you know, that's his excuse, you know, like 2 years later. He's saying, like, uh, he didn't really know what he was saying. He didn't really mean it, like, you know. But like
Yeah.
the way I look at it, like, you know, he knew what he was doing, like he was promoting the big pharma.
Yeah, but you're forgetting here now. It was very scientific though the past couple of years. We didn't know either. You know.
Well, like in fairness, like that's the great thing about science, like it changes all the time. Like it was scientifically proven that the masks were very effective against, you know, the I'm trying to pronounce it in a different way because I don't want the algorithms picking it up. But you know the virus, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the masks we were told they were very effective, and it's now coming out like that the masks were actually useless, you know, and that like billions of people were half suffocated for no reason at all, you know. So like,
I know.
what do you do
Yeah,
with
and
science? Like, what do you do with science? Like, they're telling you to trust the science, but like next week the science will change again.
and now fatigue. I think we should always trust the science. Always. It's too over our heads. You know, we don't know about it at all. You know, we should never go on our gut instinct because we're too stupid of a people to do that. You know, so we need other people to hold our hand and say, listen, this is the way that things are done. We're too stupid. You know.
We probably, I was thinking like we should probably. You're probably right. You're probably right, Irish Fenian. How we need like our experts, like like King Charles, like people like
Yeah,
him.
yeah. Bill Gates as well. Yeah,
Ordinary people like him.
yeah.
Ordinary people like him.
People that aren't rich, or have a stake in the game. You know, we should listen to Dr. Fauci and that. He's a brilliant doctor. I wish I had him, personally.
Well, I tell you, if you had him, you'd never get sick, like, because he'd keep you healthy. Do you know?
I know,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
Someone should
He's
write a
a
song about
great old
him.
chap.
Someone should write a song about him and kind of copy the song Sandman, but instead of Sandman, you say Dr. Fauci. Like someone should do that. That'd be great. Like,
Oh, it'd be excellent. There's another comment there. Make pigeons great again. Yeah, yeah. Pigeons. I love pigeons. What do you think of pigeons, Pratik? What's your view on them?
yeah, like I made a few videos last year about pigeons, and I think the pigeon simply because I think he's a recent subscriber. Like, I think he was doing Google searches and YouTube searches about pigeons, and Spatik's videos, my videos came up about the pigeons. And ever since then, this guy's been, he's been coming up to all the videos and he's been asking about pigeons. So, like, I'm guessing this guy's kind of a fan of pigeons. That I'll put it that way, right? He's a bit of a fan of the pigeons.
It's in his name, so I'd say so. Yeah.
But like, if you look at his avatar, like, it looks like it's a half man, half pigeon. Do you know? I don't think unless like is that possible, Irish Fenian? Like are you able to do that in the labs now? Like make half human, half pigeon?
Oh, we can do everything in the Wuhan lab now. We can.
Yeah. So anyway,
We
like there's
can.
4 people here. I think we're
We
going
can.
we're
We
going to
can
wrap
even
this up
stick
in a
our.
minute anyway, lads. So
We
yeah,
we
go
can
ahead,
even
Irish
stick our.
Fenian. Yeah. Go
We
ahead.
can even stick. We can even stick our bollocks to your face and all. Now we can.
I just muted myself there. Sorry about that. Yeah, well, sure, there's all sorts. You can do all sorts of things. You can do all sorts of things. So anyway,
Yeah.
like I don't really have much more to say. I'd like to thank everyone for coming on. I'd like to thank Irish Fenian, like, for actually, you're the first person to ever, to ever come on to this fatigue show. So, like, fair play to you, lad. I do appreciate it. Like, fair play to you.
Oh well, I love listening to this Pratik. I always learn something.
Well, like, I try not to be too educational, but I just thought, like, when like, you've got lots and lots of people out there and they have no idea, like, that pigeons can suddenly explode, like, ticking time bombs. And I just thought it was important for me to spread the message, to tell people just keep a safe distance from the pigeons. That's all. That's all I ask for, like. That's all I ask for. All right, lads. I'm going to say goodbye now, lads. If you're listening to this, lads, share it around, like, because like I don't know why, like I really don't know why, but YouTube seem to hate me. They seem to hate my guts, and they don't want Speak to go viral on the internet. Even though this video should go viral because it's talking about the Dalai Lama, and it's talking about Bud Light, and it's talking about Nike, and it's talking about Dylan Mulvaney. Like they're all trending at the moment. But this video will probably only get about 40 views, So they're throttling the life out of Trader FM. All right, lads. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Yeah.